Hello again, everyone. This is American Idioms, part 124. This is part 124 in my American Idioms series, and like the others, I'll present 5 idioms to you numbered 616 to 620. But first, I'll give you a chance to guess their meanings. Then I'll give you the answers along with an additional example for each new idiom. I also recommend that you pause the video at each question to give yourself some extra time to think of the answers. So, are you ready? Okay, here we go. Number 616. On board. And the example is, the owner of our company needs to take on board the idea of hiring more employees if he plans to meet the demand for our new products. Can you guess the meaning? And the answer here is B, in agreement with something. That's what it means if you're on board with something. Like in our example, they're discussing how the owner of their company needs to agree with the idea of hiring more employees. There's a big demand for these new products. So the owner needs to be on board or be in agreement with this idea. Got it? Here's another example. After everyone in our union was on board with the details in our new labor contract, we were able to get back to work. Okay, so as soon as everyone agreed with these new details of this new labor contract, then they were able to get back to work. Okay, so this example shows that you need to be in agreement with, on board. That's what it means. Now for number 617, take off the training wheels. And the example is, after 2 months watching my manager, my boss felt confident to take off the training wheels and allow me to manage my department on my own. Can you guess the meaning? And the answer here is B, to remove some source of aid or assistance, like training wheels on a bike. If you're a kid and you're trying to learn how to ride a bike the first time, they put training wheels on there. They're an extra set of wheels, so you won't fall over. So this is where this comes from. If you take away that aid, those training wheels, then you can do it on your own. You can ride a bike on your own. This is where it comes from. Like in our example, this person was following their manager, they're watching, and then their boss felt confident enough to let them manage the department on their own, okay? To take off the training wheels of their training in this case, right? Here's another example. After my daughter got her first real job, she was able to take off the training wheels and get her own apartment in the city. All right, so this person's daughter took off the training wheels, right? She didn't have to live home anymore. She could get by or to survive or to go on her own and get her own apartment. She took off the training wheels. Got it. Now for number 618. Let's roll. And the example is, after finishing work here, let's roll and get something to eat. Can you guess the meaning? And the answer here is A, to get moving somewhere. We could even say, right? To move. Let's go. Let's get going. Let's get moving, right? That's what let's roll means. Like in their example, this person saying, oh, we finished work. Let's go get something to eat. Let's get moving. Got it? This is how it's used. Here's another example. The movie begins in 15 minutes. So let's roll right now or we'll miss the beginning of it. All right, so they have to get moving right now, right? Or they're going to miss the beginning of the movie. This is what it means. All right, and now for number 619. Stone broke. And the example is, after his business went bankrupt, Dave was stone broke and he had to ask me for a loan to help him pay his monthly living expenses. Can you guess the meaning? And the answer here is C. If you are stone broke, you have no money. Okay, so if you don't have any money at all, we say you're stone broke. Like in our example, Dave here had a problem with his company. They went bankrupt, right? So he didn't have any money and he had to borrow money or get a loan from this person, okay? Because he was stone broke. Here's another example. I gambled all night at the casino, and now I'm stone broke. How am I going to get home? Okay, if you gamble all night at the casino, you usually end up stone broke, right? You have no money. This is what happened to this guy. He doesn't even have enough money to get home now, right? He's so stone broke. All right, now for our final idiom, number 620. Knock one for a loop. And the example is, my promotion to manager yesterday knocked me for a loop, and I still can't believe it. Can you guess the meaning? And the answer here is A, to be overcome with surprise or astonishment, or to be shocked by something. Like in our example, this person didn't or couldn't believe that he was promoted to manager, right? So it knocked him for a loop. He was astonished or he was surprised, all right? Here's another example. The owner of the company knocked his employees for a loop when he told them that he had sold his business to their biggest competitor. In this case, the employees were knocked for a loop, or they were very astonished and shocked by the news that their company had been sold. And probably it was more of a surprise because they were sold to their biggest competitor. And this knocked them for a loop. Got it? That's all for this video. Thanks again for subscribing, and please like and share the video to support the channel. And remember what I always say, keep practicing. See you next time.